Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy Vann with Fantastic Finances, and I teach people about velocity banking. I also help people get out of debt very, very quickly. And today I am working with a 30-year-old single man in California, and he is interested in paying off his mortgage that he just obtained in, I think he said August. Now, this video is just to review what a line of credit is, because with his payoff, I am going to have him get a line of credit as soon as possible so that he can work on paying down that mortgage until the value in his home kind of comes to a level that the banks will want to show even interest in giving him a HELOC. So let's discuss what a line of credit is. I will need him to obtain a $10,000 line of credit so that we can start this mortgage pay down. And that means that he will work with his bank that he currently has or find one, because a lot of banks don't want to necessarily work with you on HELOCs and lines of credit because they don't get that amortized interest that they really like. So a line of credit is a credit card. An unsecured line of credit also comes through some banks, credit unions mainly. You can get a PLOC, which is a personal line of credit, same difference. A HELOC is a home equity line of credit, and a BLOC is a business line of credit. Now, a HELOC is your equity in your home. So that's what we're working on with his home. Is his equity is not quite there because he just purchased the home. So we're going to work on that. Another thing about the HELOC is the simple interest is figured by taking the balance owed on the credit account times the percent. So the percent is usually a little bit higher than, for example, a mortgage. A mortgage might be at 3.5%, which right now they're running at 6.5 to 7%. And a simple interest line of credit, why at this point it may be 7, 9, and I even heard they can get up to 16% if you've got really low credit scores that they don't like to work with. So we need to stay maybe away from interest that high. But even if it's 16% interest on a HELOC, it's so much cheaper than that 3.5% mortgage that you're paying. So to figure the simple interest again, you would take the balance owed times the percentage rate they're offering, and that will equal what the charge is going to be per year on the current balance. You would divide that then by 365 days, which would give you your daily rate, and then take that times 30 days, which would give you your monthly interest rate charge. Now, the way we work with HELOCs and lines of credit is that by the time you get your paycheck, your income, your household income, whatever it is you're throwing into your line of credit, it keeps that balance low. So that yearly charge, we do it on a daily percent, because it changes so much with how we're making those deposits of our income into the lines of credit. So that yearly charge, it just gives us an idea of what we may be paying in a day, because it is based on the average daily balance. I just wanted to do a quick overview of the way the simple interest is. When you go in to get a line of credit, it's highly important that you make sure that you're getting the HELOC and not a HELO, which is a home equity loan. You do not want a home equity loan. A home equity loan is figured under an amortized schedule. We don't want that. They'll try to sell you that. We don't want that. We want a home equity line of credit. So when you go into your bank or your credit union, you're talking to them about getting an equity on your home. You have to make sure that you say line of credit and don't let them trick you into signing that paper with a loan. We don't want loans. Loans are our enemy because they eat us up with interest. So it's so important that you get that mindset. I've got to get out of the loans. I've got to get into the lines of credit. Okay. So if we do get that line of credit, and the next video I'm going to record is just for this 30-year-old in California. I just wanted him to be so sure that when he gets out and he starts searching for this line of credit, that we don't get tricked into taking another loan, because they are impossible. You can't work with them, but we can work with a line of credit all day long, very quickly. These are our checking account. They're our friends. It's just like having your emergency fund. It's just like having your savings account. It's just all in one, and it is a lot of fun to know that you are in control of your debt. Your debt is not in control of you anymore. So stay tuned for my next video. I want to see how quickly we can get this little guy out of his trouble and get him into a newer home that he's hoping to get one day in the future. So I appreciate you all watching. My subscribers are so precious, and thank you, sis, for writing. I appreciate that. You guys are just so kind to me. I appreciate your kind words, and I enjoy helping anyone that needs help with their finances. So if you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Go to my website, vannfs.com. If you want to contact me, there's a contact form there. You can also schedule a call on my Calendly, and I'll be glad to get in touch with you all just to go over your scenario and see how we can help you out as well. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them below. I answer everyone that I get, and I appreciate your time. You have a great night, and I will see you in the next video.